y'all? It's your boy Diggity Dean, Dane Sampson, or whatever you feel like calling me today. You really know me. I'm just trying to chill more in Daner's world. We are at the Vic rooftop, sitting above Hotel Solaire in Clifton, Ohio, Cincinnati's Midtown, front porch of Midtown. Anyway, this is episode 18. It's crazy. Like when you think about it, we're 18 episodes in, many weeks of work. Since Jennifer and I have connected and started working, the amount of stuff that we've manifested and made happen, from open mics to trips to Florida, to views at the Vic, to open mics. I mean, it's just really an incredible run that we're on right now, and I'm just very grateful for it. Shout out to already everyone else that's involved. This community is just. I'm feeling the love right now, guys. I'm feeling the love right now, and I want to keep giving it back. Keep giving opportunities and platforms wherever I can. I was going to talk about some stories, but I ain't really got much going on, man. So I'm thirsty though, and I want to go ahead and get into this. So we're going to welcome our guest today. His name is Crux. He is a DJ and producer. He has made some national travel trips, and let's give it up for Crux. What's up, man?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, brother. How you been feeling?
I'm doing fantastic.
All right.
I'm doing fantastic.
Important question, first things first. Are you thirsty?
I am very thirsty.
Okay.
So you got some accoutrement.
Yeah. And I let you pick the liquor. You picked tequila today. Everybody picks tequila.
Everyone picks tequila?
A lot of people pick tequila.
Well, great minds. What can you say? You know how to pick them.
Oh, shit. Can you... Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to grab a shaker and some ice.
Sure.
Sorry. 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah.
All right. That's what's up.
What? Yeah.
Let's see what he's got over here.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Interesting.
That I wouldn't sound good? You don't make me nervous.
Straight liquor.
It's very hard to make me nervous.
I'm still beat from shooting straight liquor last night.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Very professional. Love it.
So Joe, if you name it, you get to if you like it, you get to name it.
I get to name it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. Go ahead.
But if you pick a corny name, I am gonna roast you.
I mean, that's fair.
But it should also be a little corny.
Yeah.
That's a challenging. Okay.
I like it.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. It's always something. I'm not perfect. I know you guys think I am on the internet, though. No, you guys probably think I'm a train wreck. Anyway, so we picked Don Julio Reposado.
Beautiful.
I'll make a couple of these.
Yeah.
And then we'll break it down. We'll break down the ingredients as we make it. But anyway, man, it's a funny story how we kind of met. Just kind of random. We are located obviously next to the university and this and that. And you were playing like a college pavilion or a college show down there. And there's a girl, Sage, here. Sage is great, little 19-year-old, happy. Like, I'm the happiest goth kid. Like, I am the darkness, but I also like cuddles. Like,
I get that.
Yeah, but anyway, she was like, she's very interested, very eager, very supportive young lady of the podcast and the other things I do. So she was like, you should meet my friend Crux. I was like, Crux? Because I swear, I feel like in my line of work or just in my life, I'm playing with Fortnite characters. So Crux fit right in, dude.
Yeah.
So we put a little triple sec. This is going to be a little bit of pear.
Beautiful.
Okay. And then we are just going to, so we're going to put a little bit of agave in here. So anyway, how'd that show go? I mean,
it went really well. It's part of like a summer concert series. My good friend and promoter, DJ McMenace, puts on in Clifton Plaza called Plaza Mania.
Plaza Mania.
Yeah, they're doing it every Tuesday nights the entire summer. They have like a rotating lineup of DJs and stuff like that.
Screens middle class.
Oh, dude, it's a blast. Like people are just walking around down there. Like you can hear it throughout the street. It's a lot of open air vibes. It's really cool. We have some cool content coming out from the last one too.
Nice.
Yeah,
content's important, isn't it?
It is. Content is king. Everybody likes to scoff. It's a corny, thing to say.
It is
but
necessary.
It's true. It's true. You can't make any noise without making any noise.
Let me play the devil's advocate there. Do you think that is taken away because we don't have as good of storytellers anymore. Because think about that. Think about back in the day, like in the 70s, Woodstock. You either had to be there, and then you told someone about it.
Yeah.
They wrote an article.
Yeah.
Or there was some guy like narrate.
Right.
You know, and some pictures. And we'd be like, that was the greatest time ever.
Yeah.
Like that. Woodstock lasted as the coolest thing ever for years and years.
I hear what you're
going to get a strainer.
I think
Technology has made it better?
There's like a give and a take, right?
Okay.
Because there is that like.
Sorry guys, I'm all over the place today.
I get those vibes of like, you know, you see people at shows getting like dirty looks, whipping out their phones, like, you know, trying to capture that moment. But it's like, dude, like if you have an opportunity to capture this moment in history for the rest of your life, wouldn't you? If in Woodstock, if the original Woodstock, if they had cell phones, they'd be filming it as well. But it does remove you from the moment a little bit. It creates the narrative and authenticity, and it does elevate those who are, like you said, not
I feel like, and I get it. I'm glad that big events capture those things, but like I don't see the sense of paying, let's say, $600 to go to Electric Forest, right?
Sure, yeah.
And you only look at it through the lens of your phone.
Right, the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah, you're just like living.
Are you cheating yourself? But then you can relive that forever. But I feel like if you create that memory.
I'm with you though, because like I'm the guy, like I wish I had footage of everything. I might have like one shot, and I'm like, damn, I wish I had taken more content. But it's like I'm in the moment.
But did I enjoy myself?
My mind, you know what I mean?
Yes, I definitely frustrate my friends and close ones and teammates about my lack of having a phone.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, they absolutely hate it. I really wish that I could just be like Bill Murray and get a house phone and an answering machine.
Old school landline.
Yeah, and then just like text you back by like Telegram.
We just like we send you faxes.
Carrier pigeon.
With a faxer in the car.
I don't know how this is going to be, man, but let's try it. Let's see if we need to swing it. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's very wet drink.
It is very wet.
Yeah, that's what it does. Tequila does to the ladies. I said that very confidently, didn't I? Actually, that's pretty good.
Actually, that's really good.
Bam.
Team, pear.
Okay, so what we did is Don Julio, Resposado, pear, Deck Yorper. Actually, you know what? I forgot the topper.
Oh, top it off, Chief.
Yeah. Deck Triple Sec, some agave honey.
Beautiful.
Some actually Asian chili powder flakes.
Okay.
And crisp.
I like that. A little taste.
That's it. And then topped it with this grapefruit. Let's see if the profile changes. Cheers one more time.
Cheers one more time.
And then a tahini orange, just because, you know, everybody loves tahini. And I got to be as basic.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Marvelous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're ready.
All right.
I've made a drink for today.
Yeah.
Clean up some of this mess.
I like it.
You know what? We'll be right back. We're going to get a word from our sponsors. We're going to come back. We're going to have it together.
Yeah. So many nights I dropped a tear when you took away my fears in my eyes. It's not a moment I can bear just to see you right there by my side.
All right. After a happy beginning here, I'm here with my boy Crux. We're just getting to know each other. They're very cool people. You know, I'm kind of like an urban hippie. You know, he might be one to do some EDM dance music, some house drums.
Yeah.
But worlds collide, man. I was kind of glad I met you. What I got to give you your credit that stood out. Once I reached, first of all, I'm not afraid to reach out. Obviously, she was like, hit this person up.
Yeah.
I hit him up that day. He responded that day, and I think that day or the next day, you was like, hey, can we just pop in?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's exactly what we want you to do.
How you do it. Show up in person.
Yeah, introduce themselves. Him and his partner Logan. You guys are nice people, and you guys have turned out to be some good friends. So I appreciate that. So I kind of quickly challenged him. We have the open mic going on. I was like, why don't you come in and play an hour set? I can't guarantee who will be here.
Yeah.
He showed up. He did his thing.
Yeah. It's different, right? It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's cool. It's different, you know? I recorded it and it's going to go up soon, but
nice.
I call it, it's like the lounge singer set version of what I do.
Yeah.
You know, because, you curtail.
That's how I compare this environment.
Yeah.
The rap pack.
Sexy saxophones. Yeah, I hit the range.
You definitely had a bus rap, and you are well traveled as well.
Yes, I am well traveled. A lot of people don't know. Like I was born in Bahrain.
Where?
It's like Bahrain.
What's that?
It's an itty bitty island in the Persian Gulf. It's like right off the coast of Qatar.
Like close to Aladdin.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Like a magic carpet ride. You made it to America.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Think like Aladdin but on islands.
Okay.
You know?
Even better.
So yeah, then came to America. I lived in Dallas, which is like where I feel like a lot of my like chopped and screwed kind of
for sure
comes from. You know,
Dallas went crazy. They're on the way back too.
Yeah,
I feel
dude,
like.
it's a great music scene. I'd love to get out there more.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, every major city has this music scene.
They do. Some are just better
Even
at like
smaller cities.
showing you what it looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some of them. That's one of the big things that I am really into. Like ever since I started working in art, like my first legit art job, I had just graduated high school and I was an art curator. But my main
explain that art curator.
Yeah.
What kind of art?
So I was in fine art.
Nice.
Yeah, I went to a fine art academy for my high school, and then I got certified in modern art history from MoMA, and then through like familial networking stuff like that, I got an interview to move back to Bahrain and work for their arts department.
Oh wow, what a full circle moment.
Yeah, no, it was wild, and like especially my dad at the time, he didn't want me to go. It was like Arab Spring, summer. He's like, "You're not moving to the Middle East." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "Dude, my grandma lives there. Like,
I think
you're
it'll be
staying
fine.
for me. My grandma's there, you know." And it was awesome, man. Like I got to go to a part of the world. Like they talk about the U.S. being a melting pot, you know, but it's so spread out that it's sometimes hard to get a taste of all those.
Dude, that Middle East region, the Mediterranean region,
And
that's the real birthplace of culture.
It is, man.
Yeah.
It is. So it's a trade hub, you know. So I'd go out to the bar and it's, you know, I'm drinking with a Russian, a German, an Israeli, you know, like people from
I
all
love the
over
Russians, by the way. My son's mother's from the Ukraine.
Yeah.
So like my son is the first of his mother's side of the family to be born in America.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Welcome. Congratulations.
But I get it, dude. Other cultures are great. Can I tell you what I like about women from other ethnicities or countries? They take compliments way better, so much more confidently. You know what I mean? Maybe because they don't necessarily understand exactly what you're saying.
just like,
but they'd be like, "Man, you look great." They'd be, I know. You're like, "Yeah." They make you feel good. Anyway.
No, I definitely charmed the balls over there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, snake charming.
Yeah, there's a buried Instagram account somewhere that I've hopefully deleted. You know, you all will never find.
Oh no.
Of all that documents all my debauchery.
But if you do find it,
my
email it.
Expose me, Daddy. No, but
yeah. So you guys got a big event coming up. Is it next month?
It's actually this month.
What?
It's in the coming. What's
on the 20th, right?
Yeah.
June 20th.
It's well, technically it's the 21st. It's an afters. It's a warehouse rave event. It's going to be absolutely diabolical.
Freaka Sauce is going to be there.
Yep, Freaka Sauce is going to be there. We have some other art vendors. We've got a great stack lineup of talented DJs, and we're going to be going from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m.
You're going to be there.
It's going.
Lone Wolf Productions will be there.
Lone Wolf Productions is going to be on site as well. Yeah. So we're going to have tons of dope content. We've been doing so much work with like the interior design, how the whole place is going to look.
You should set up one of those instant print booths.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that prints out Polaroids. If you're down,
we absolutely would.
Yeah,
absolutely. We can definitely hash that out.
There you go. Look at me looking out for the team.
Look at you making things happen.
No, she gave me a point. Like, you better. No, I'm just kidding.
Plug me right now. Yeah, we're super excited. We hope it leads to more. Before we took off for a short stint in Denver, I did a little club run out there. We were out there for probably like 8-9 months. We were throwing kickbacks at a photo studio, which was a ton of fun. We were doing after.
Will you teach me how to do like a 10-minute set sometime?
A 10-minute? Yeah, we'll
like
get 15. You on the deck sometime, dude.
Sometime, yeah.
I'll get you fucking around. Like, you know music, you know, you keep
I do.
rhythm.
Yeah.
As long as you know those
I really want to learn how to play the piano, man.
The piano?
Yeah.
The piano, I like the piano.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The tricky part is learning how to like split your brain in half so you can do one thing with one hand and one thing with the other.
Ambidextrous, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you a funny story about that too. So I moved to what? Are you waving at? You're distracting me.
Ambidextrous.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Ambidextrousness in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I write with my left hand, but I jerk with my left. Does that qualify?
I mean, yeah. I guess. That's like switching, for sure.
So anyway, I went to Florida and I wanted to take piano lessons, and I left a message, and like 3-4 days goes by, and I get a text, and she's like, "Hey Jane, we really love that you're interested in learning the piano, but no men are allowed here. Only women and children. No." And I was like, Jesus, Christ.
Only women and children are allowed at this piano?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I've
never heard that before.
Yeah, I couldn't recover, even with my wife.
Couldn't recover. He was like, there's no salvaging.
I guess that's the end of my dreams.
That's funny.
No, anyway, so Tell us a little bit more, man. So, you know, you said you've been out west to Denver?
Yeah, Denver. I got an opportunity. It was kind of like a work and live situation, but I knew I wanted to get out there. It's just personal networks, man. You know, it's friends.
Is that when they were growing weed out there? Did you go to a grow house?
No, it was actually really recently, and I was doing residential construction. Because you know, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty, man. Especially when it puts me in a place where I need to be.
Mine are pretty dirty right now, but I don't like it.
I I've been a frequenter out there. Like I'd go out once, twice, maybe a summer, go to concerts. And I was in this coffee shop, and I'm looking up at the ceiling, and this guy had laser lights in his ceiling, and it's in his coffee shop. You know, I'm like, what the. You know? Eventually, the owner's making the rounds, and he's talking to me and my buddy at the time, and he goes, "You guys like music?" I'm like, yeah, what's good, dude? He's like, well, we're throwing a concert this Friday. It's like, you know, kind of like EDM-y, wobbly, you know. I don't know if you guys don't like. I shook his hand. I was like, hi, my name's Crux. I'm from Cincinnati. I'm a DJ producer, like, blah, blah, blah. Here's my stuff. And he ended up booking me a couple weeks later. And so I decided, I was like, when I go out there for this show, I want to put all the things in place where I can stay and keep myself like booked a couple more times, and like met a bunch of really cool producers, leveled up my game a bunch.
With your traveling, I'm sure you're able to do this. So I'm recently, like, I've started to, you know, come back from before I kept that connection going down there. What are some tips you could give to profit or at least break even? Sure. Obviously merch, but like break down how that, like which one of you, tell us this. Sorry, let me get this together.
Right. Get it together.
Tell us the steps of a show that you've gone out of town to do and came back home with money. Has that happened often?
So
just
like yes and no. Okay. Yes and no. I mean, we don't have to talk exact numbers, but like the key to doing it successfully is I've already made the sacrifice and the investment to go out there and establish that network. So now when I'm ready to, right, I have these guys in my Rolodex to talk to, coordinate a show time, and then you can kind of work your budget, bring that merch, you know.
Communication is key.
They now know what I can do, because at the time, you know, a lot of young artists go through this, right, where you're reaching out to a promotions group, or you're reaching out to get a new spot, and you kind of got to go pass a vibe check. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And you gotta have all cards on the table, and you gotta make them reveal theirs too. And that's how you protect yourself.
It is. It is. And you have to protect yourself. And that's another thing I'd say to like young artists that are looking to make that happen is like, I know, especially for me personally, like I love what I do. I love my art, and I love performing and sharing it with people, you know? So like, I'll take absolutely an opportunity. But, you know, I'm having now at the point where my career is to be more and more selective with where it's going, because like, everybody will want something that's worth $10,000 for free. But if you want to make $10,000 off of it, you have to ask for $10,000.
And I can relate to that. I've been getting approached more personally to, you know, help be involved or help curate more events. And I'm like, I don't want to do a show every day. I don't even want to more than one a week.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
I mean, I will help here and there, but
it takes
I also got to be careful how I choose the title of my involvement. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if I oversaturate what I'm trying to do, I'm just going to become very repetitive very quickly.
Yeah.
Even though you can always find new talent, you find them at different places of where they are. Yeah. And you know, a good friend of mine, Yurdi, he said you got to meet people where they are.
Yeah.
But they can't always be at this. You know, does this make sense?
You got to meet people where they are. You know, and I know you do this too, but me as well, especially with my curation background, like. I want to help mentor where I can. I want to help, you know, share that.
I want to take everybody everywhere.
Foster, you know,
but they got to be willing to help make the boat bigger and more sustainable.
They got to be willing to, you know, bring their chips to the table. They got to be willing to, you know, it's got to be a two-way lane.
Yeah.
You know, I spent a lot of time, my first go around the collective I attempted to start here, I just let everybody in. You know, to me, like I'm urban hippie, you know. I'm like, everybody's got the same intention as me. I just love what I do. You guys look like you love what you do. I'll put my ass into helping you out. I just expect the same. And you know, it turns as things often do, especially in the music industry. You know, things turn to politics. It gets weird.
And I love that we're talking about this right now. I ran into a good friend of mine, TJG, the other day. We were talking about it, and I was like, man, you know, I got to figure out the money in this. I can always guarantee it.
Yeah.
And he was like, dang. Just remember, we do this mostly because we just love this shit.
Yes, that's key.
The money will come or it won't, but the experience and the camaraderie and for the culture, that will matter and that will be there. And I was like, you know what? I needed to hear that in that moment.
I always say you got to keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith,
George
dude.
Michael.
Yeah, because like it's fucking.
Gotta
it's
have
hard,
faith.
man. It's a grind.
It is a grind.
You know, I say that for like a lot of creative fields, like and the reward isn't always instantaneous. You know, you can go find a job and you can work hourly.
It is often not. And I should encourage you to work, pay your bills.
Pay your bills. Absolutely pay your bills.
Even if you're just paying, even if you're doing that just at the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
to take care of yourself.
don't be a bum about it.
But it also takes sacrifice, and you know, it takes maybe making less so that you can invest in your creative outlets, so you can achieve more. Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure. With that, that's some heavy stuff. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna get a word from our sponsors. I'm here with Crux, Lone Wolf Productions, the Vic Rooftop. We'll be right back.
So many nights I dropped a tear when you took away my fears in my eyes. It's not a moment I can bear just to see you right there by my side. Oh, I try to make you a part of me, but I see that we didn't grow so heavenly. I've come to terms with what we learned, and the feeling still burn through the fight.
I close my eyes and think about all the time that we had. Can't understand how you just gone and you just part of my past. I need someone to wipe my tears when they falling. I pick my head right up, this ain't the time to be sad. I'm all alone.
All right, welcome back to the Interview Podcast. I'm here with my boy Crux. Shout out to our sponsor, Spin Bin Magazine, Fame Wine over at Dead Rich. We appreciate him donating to the open mic. Of course, Lone Wolf Productions is filming it. You want to play a game?
Let's play a game.
Okay, we have a little segment we call the Blind Top 5.
The Blind Top 5.
The Blind Top 5 is I'm going to, we'll have a category, and I will name a name.
Okay.
And you will rank them 1 through 5 without knowing what's coming next. Once you rank them at, say, 2 is lost.
Okay. Okay.
So we are going to do, you're a DJ. So we're going to do some DJs.
I like it.
And I asked your girlfriend, Logan, for some help.
Okay, so you got some insider knowledge here.
Yeah. So we're going to start with Eater.
Eater?
Yeah, 1 through 5.
Oh, man. Dude's insanely talented. 1 through 5.
Yeah. Eater.
He's one of my absolute faves right now, but I feel like we're starting strong.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Eater at 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go in the middle with that one.
We're gonna go with Monopulse.
Monopulse? God, I love that kid. He makes me want to be a better man. Monopulse, if you're watching this, you make me want to be a better man. Monopulse, I'm gonna rank you number 2, man.
Number 2.
I love you, dog.
Okay. Wonky Willa.
Wonky Willa. Just saw him last night. Great dude. Message back and forth. I love that guy. Wonky. Dang. I'm gonna put Wonky at 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Wonky at 4.
No good.
No good. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I do love No Good. I did like an edit to one of their tracks. It's like one of my biggest on my shit right now, but I'm gonna put, you know what though? But everybody else is on here is somewhat talented. I'm gonna put No Good at 5. I'm putting No Good at 5.
Okay, so I think you have
I have one left.
You have one left.
Who's my number 1?
Zed's Dead.
Zed's Dead. You know why I'm not mad at that? When I first started, that was like the most comparison I got.
Okay.
Was the way that I mix and stuff like that, and the way that I blend genres. They're like, you sound like almost like Zed's Dead, dude. Like, and honestly, that's really high praise. Like, they're reigning industry champs. They headline festivals to this day. They've been doing it for many years. So, yeah.
I'm not going to remember the order of those right now.
Me neither.
We'll get that to you.
Yeah.
But it seems like a good list. We'll debate it later.
Sure, yeah.
But you said you had some comparison when you were getting started. Tell me a little bit about how you got started in DJing. I've heard it's a good story.
Yeah. So how I got started, I was working with my best friend at the time, and I kind of knew there was an electronic music scene in the city, but
Which city is that?
This is Cincinnati. Cincinnati, yeah, is where I got my start. But I couldn't really find it. You know, it was relatively inaccessible. People I knew weren't directly.
I feel like that's still the case.
I'm kind of skewed with it now because I've been involved with it, and because of the way that I entered,
I've had some brushes
at a high level. So I have kind of a skewed perception. I believe it's not as accessible as I'd like it to be.
Okay.
You know, that's part of my mission with Freak Show and stuff like that, is bringing a lot of this untapped underground talent that's laying asleep here in Cincinnati and bringing it to the forefront, elevating
We
it.
should try and bring the two worlds together. You guys have great DJs that can really because imagine the show mixes like you could put together for some of these artists.
Absolutely, and like I collaborate with different rappers and stuff like that often. I did a song with one of my buddies. From
must not be that good of a buddy.
I totally just brain farted. I'm sorry. His real name's Q. I forgot his artist moniker.
Benavious Sneed.
I love collaboration. I love bringing the genres together, and the rap scene and kind of like the trap bass scene that I'm a part of has so much more in common than I think they realize.
Yeah.
When I get an opportunity to mix for rap fans, it blows their wig back, especially if they haven't heard the type of stuff that I do. Right. That's why I got invited out to Apology Afters in Denver, to just show them something different and new, and they ate it up, you know, because a lot of the music we have now.
Hip hop is the #1 genre in the world for a reason, and it's been for a while now.
Right? Because a lot of production these days is all in the DAW. It's all electronic. It's essentially electronic music beats that they're rapping over. You know?
Yeah, did you see? Was it Timberland just signed his first AI artist?
Dang, that's wild. That's wild.
What does that even
that'll come back in a sec. So I got started wanting to throw these events with my buddy because I wanted to build a scene that I didn't think was around. So I was like, fuck it, we'll do it our damn selves, right?
Yeah.
And I find a bar that's willing to work with me. He's like, if you put in some sweat equity, you help me renovate the basement, build a stage, bring in some sound, we'll let you DJ here for he gave me I think $25. It was like, you give me $25.
And you're like, I made it.
And I get to play for 6 hours, which anyone that knows now, okay, that's not where it's at.
That's $4.20.
Yeah, dude, it was brutal, but it was my shot.
But if this is 1930, it'd be.
Well, it didn't even start as my shot. I just thought it would be a place where I could put on DJs because I wasn't even doing it at the time yet.
At the time, you were just happy to be there.
I just wanted to throw a party. Yeah. Kick back, have a good time.
I kind of missed that stage of it when you're just happy to be
scrappy. You know, you're just like, I don't care what it looks. You're doing what you can, and it looks eclectic, but it's fun. But I was working with kind of flaky DJs because we were brand new. Nobody worth anything wanted to mess with us. So we had a guy bail, and it was going to be the second event in a row I had to cancel in this bar. And I'm bummed out. I call my homie. I'm like, dude, we got to call him in the morning and let him know it's not happening. And my buddy's he calls me probably 4 or 5 hours later. It's 4 in the morning or something. He's like, come to my house right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, dude, what's up? He's like, just get in your car, come over here. And it's 5 minutes away. So I'm like, sure. I get over there. He hands me a blunt, and he's like, check this out. And he hits a button on his laptop, and it's this AI program that makes a whole DJ set of the music that he uploaded into it.
Yeah.
And after scouting DJs in the city, no offense to a lot of the DJs in the city, this AI is really good.
Oh yeah,
it was really good.
And it's so fast once you learn how to use it and talk to it.
Yeah, and the fact that there was one that was so accessible that could just put together a set like that was wild. It was.
Did you still have to give it premise, concept, and direction?
Yes, you still got to give it premise. You got to curate your track selection, and then oftentimes, it'll make something that's not good. So then you have to go through, re-curate your list, put it through again, hope that it comes out. So it's a really time-consuming way to do that. But as somebody who was just having to deal with the fact that we didn't have a DJ, right? It was a tool that allowed us to keep the party going. The show must go on. Yeah. And to the consumer, it sounded good. They had a good time. To them, there was a DJ standing up there, dancing with them, having a good time. And for all intents and purposes, we selected the music. You were having a good time. That's what matters,
Exactly.
But what I didn't expect to happen was that it would do so well. They kept bringing us back. Ended up, we entered a competition to go off and play for a festival. The AI won the competition.
Oh wow! Were you open that it was AI?
Oh no, not at all. So this is airing some shit that's not known, and I'm super stoked. But what happened was, as myself, an artist and a musician, lifelong. I was a music theory kid. I had instruments in my hands since I was 4 or 5. Okay. I'm using this thing, and I'm watching what it's doing. I'm listening to what it's doing. And I'm
learning along with it.
I'm learning, right? And I'm a big learn by observation. So it wasn't long until I felt like I wanted to take that creative control back, right? Because I'm like, all right, now I know exactly how you're doing. I can at least mix as well as this robot right now, which left me in skill because I went from no knowledge to I know exactly how to mix good enough to win competitions, and then I can embellish.
And that's why they call it a tool.
It is a tool. I'm sure there will be a ton of flack when I start sharing this information. But the thing is that it is a tool. and it helped me get better quickly. And then I was able to capitalize on it and use it to push my own creativity further.
I get it.
Yeah, dude. And it's been absolutely wild. And since I've taken that control back, I've only gotten better. I've gone and played more shows. My reach has gotten farther, you know. Yeah. And it's just been an absolute wild ride. You know, I remember playing the first show at like Madison Theater and coming off. People were like, well, "When's your music coming out?" I'm like, I haven't written music in like 10 years, but like just
maybe that's your sign that you should.
Right. And that's when I started doing it, you know. And like I've just been living in that, chasing it because I just fell in love with it. You know, that again, the first moment
we do this because we love this
exactly. Shit. The first moment I was in a crowded room, I had the control of the deck to myself, no robots involved. No. I'm mixing in my own original music. The crowd's going nuts. I knew I made $20 that night. You know, but I didn't care. It wasn't.
You felt on top of the world.
Dude, I had that lightning bolt moment where it was like, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I absolutely love this, and it's been a whirlwind
story, man. And I can relate. I mean, there's nothing as powerful as having a live audience in your hands that you're in control of for however long you are. I get that when I'm hosting. I can only imagine when you got a whole fucking, like when you got 100, 200,000 people for a few hours.
Dude, it's a beauty.
I'm sure you're exhausted afterwards. So.
Oh yeah, I am. Never in the moment. Like I totally
almost kind of black out in the moment. Exactly.
Blissed out. Like I like blackout, but like
but it's blissed out.
Blissed out. Can you saw the look on my face the first show I did by myself? Yeah. He was like, dude, you look absolutely blissed out. It's the first time I heard it. I was like,
because you're just so dialed in.
Yeah, man. Like, I do Octane Fest. I've done it for the past 2 years. It's a huge car show out in Hamilton. Okay. And I do like a 3 or 4 hour long set outside in the middle of June or the middle of August. And like, it's hot. I'm not drinking. I'm just up there dancing, sweating with the crowd. You know what I mean? And like, people come check on me. I'm like, need nothing. Go away. I'm vibing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You know? Especially after I made the rule no longer accepting shots from the audience. So that's a hard one. One bad night.
That's a hard one, man. That's a hard one
because it's well intended.
It's well intended. Like, hey, and I used to take like a few shots to calm my nerves. Yeah. And then everybody wants to buy you a drink. Yeah. And then you're just sloppy.
Yeah, you just got to turn it down.
Yeah.
Or I tell him
sometimes you got to tell Diddy no. Yeah. Diddy be wanting to party and you got to tell him no.
Yeah. You can't get lost in the songs. You can't get lost in the songs. Yeah.
On that note, we're going to take one more break. We're going to come back. We're going to go over our closing segments. And we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Interview Podcast. I'm here with my boy Crux. Man, we've had a great conversation. That was a beautiful journey that you told us about.
Yeah, man.
But we know you got into that EDM world.
Yeah.
I've heard some of your sets. There is some hip hop influence. You brought up hip hop. Let's talk a little bit about hip hop, man. Who are you listening to right now?
Who am I listening to right now? Oh man, that's tough. I'm still infatuated. Like I'm obsessed with Young Dolph. I love Dolph.
Okay, that Memphis sound.
You know, I like that Memphis sound. Big X Plug.
I love the Big X Plug, man.
You know,
he's fat as fuck, but he is big.
I like his sway. You know what I mean? It vibes well with the type of music I like.
I want to get to that level of famous that I can wear a shirt with titties and be that confident.
You just own it. I mean, it's how
no shirt, big titty, man, titties.
You just got to start doing it.
Yeah, you know what?
Just own it.
I guess I got to push them numbers up, man. A men's B cup is not doing it to that.
Right. Yeah. You know, it's all about the reps. And when I'm talking about reps, I'm talking about fork reps. You know
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to get it.
Ain't doing nothing but a two-step to some gravy.
Up, you know?
Yeah, for sure. What do you think about the Mexican OT?
Mexican OT, I love the Mexican OT, man. I don't know how he rolls his R's that much in his verses. Yeah. Like it's
Did you just see that interview with him and Bobby Altoff?
No.
Dude. So that shit. You have to watch it, dude. If motherfucker comes out with no shirt, like the tidiest, like hoochie daddy shorts, boots.
Dude, he is a goof.
Oh, dude,
I watched him.
He can do a full backflip.
He showed up and like featured at a rodeo as a rodeo clown. He just like walked in.
You know who did that first? Little Nas X.
I believe
with Old Town Road. He did that. He performed Old Town Road at a fucking rodeo? Like a southern rodeo show.
I love him, dude.
Dude, that's so
God bless him for that, dude. That's fucking beautiful. Yeah, man.
So what else? But who was some of your influences like growing up? Like obviously, so you mentioned Young Dolph.
J. Cole. J. Cole's big influence growing up. Lupe Fiasco. I think like my first like steps into rap were like Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
And
they made great music,
stuff like that.
Like they got bullied.
They did.
Did he try to blow up his car?
Kid Cudi definitely got bullied.
Yeah,
listen to his music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think he still gets
I was
bullied.
part of that, like, the emo rock pipeline into rap, you know?
So you're
And
like
that
a Little
pipeline
Peep
then
fan and shit?
continued into
Were you like a Little Peep fan and shit?
Peep fan?
Little Peep?
Peep? Oh, yeah, I love Little Peep. Well,
Just
love
not that
might be a
sad.
strong word. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I can't listen to heavy metal all the time anymore. Like I'm not that angsty mad.
Yeah.
You know? I loved it at the time.
Yeah.
I can respect the.
Yeah, like
as a
I was like
guitarist, I can
in my
respect the
30s when
skill.
they came out, so I was like, well, fuck those
Yeah.
bitches.
It's like, why are you so
You know?
angry?
Yeah,
It's not even
yeah.
that serious.
I will tell you this. I bring this up all the time, especially like you know, you mentioned Lil Peep.
Yeah.
And you have like XXXTentacion.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate arguing with like people. I know that was we all have a record or an artist that's very impactful to us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think I know what you're talking
But he
about.
had one album,
Yeah.
great album, done huge numbers. But if you argue somebody, they'll just argue with you to the blue in the face that he's the greatest artist ever.
Ever?
I mean,
Ever.
or you can just have people that are
I've heard
fanatical
this.
about that.
Yeah.
And they will do everything and argue stats numbers, and they'll do everything but play you a song by them.
Right.
Because then it becomes subjective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they was like, I still don't like this
I
shit.
have one. I'm not gonna play the song for you, but the one reason that I respect the hell out of that kid is he did one song with a Kanye feature.
Yeah.
Kanye came down to Florida, okay,
Yeah.
and they recorded a heavy metal song together.
Yeah.
Completely out of both of their genres.
Yeah.
And the fact that you could get a world-renowned producer and fame stardom star like Kanye to go completely out of his genre and record a rock song with you.
Yeah.
Is
I don't think
insane.
anything's out of his genre. You know,
Yeah,
Kanye is my creative idol. I mean, he's hard to defend his personal stuff right now.
Yeah, that's tough.
I
It's hard
feel
to-
like there might be some long play in that. I don't want to defend it.
Yeah, we don't have to
Especially my
do that
son's
right now.
Jewish. I mean, so like
That's hard.
it makes it very difficult.
It's very
I mean,
conflicting.
I got the graduation bear tattooed on my fucking calf.
Oh,
makes
man.
it real hard for me, Kanye.
Yeah, man.
Fuck's going on? Okay.
Yeah. We'll tag
Anyway,
him this later.
yeah. This is clearly yay. This ain't even easy anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, just had to get that out of my system.
That's funny.
So tell me a little bit more about you know, obviously where we can see you next June 20th into the 21st.
Yes. So
Very important.
So
Tell us where.
yeah.
Tell us about some about the lineup.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown.
Okay.
I'll give you a quick rundown. So the next place you can see me, June 17th, will be at Clifton Plaza one more time.
Okay.
We got a good lineup for that. Bonnie Nasty.
What day of the week is that?
That's a Tuesday. That's here in Cincinnati.
I'll have the open
It's
mic.
open air. It starts at 5. You know, bring the whole family. It's a whole vibe. You know, everybody's dancing. It's a great spot.
Mhm.
After that, I'll be on.
What time's that end?
That ends technically at 9. I think.
Dude, you should bring your crowd to my open mic that day.
Oh, dude, that would be a great, easy segue.
You should please do
For
that.
sure. It's a bunch of DJs.
I'll help promote your thing, but still, it's people coming here that enjoy music,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely.
I'll help promote your thing. You
All
bring
right,
them
let's
here.
do it. We'll,
All right.
we'll hook
If you
it up.
bring in more than 5 people that buy one drink, I'll cover your tab.
All right,
Within reason.
Within
reason.
Yeah. He's talking to you back there. Don't play.
Yeah.
But yeah, so June 17th. And then, so the next date you can catch me, June 20th, will be at Mixwell's. My buddy that
like
runs
Mixwell's.
Subsonic Frequencies is throwing a huge event there, 2 stages, a bunch of great artists. I know Vusiv's on the lineup, myself, Corinne, Slage, just to name a few off the top.
Yeah.
We'll send you the flyer so we can do
All
like, one
kinds
these
of Fortnite
things,
characters.
You know, put it right here.
Yeah.
And then we at Freak Show, my brand, we're hosting the after party for that. So at 1 a.m., the doors will open at our warehouse location. If you already know, cool. If you don't, hit us up, find out.
Yeah, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find us at Freak Show, FreqShowos, Freak Shows. That's on Instagram. You'll be able to find all of our flyers. And then you'll find them in Cincy EDM on Facebook. And just around, we're laying a bunch of hidden little Easter eggs all over town with secret after party invitations for those of you savvy enough to find them.
You warehouse kids.
Oh, we're sneaky like that. We like to play
But who
games.
doesn't love a good scavenger hunt? You know?
Exactly. Find the scavenger hunt, get the location to the secret warehouse.
Yeah.
You pull up. It's a whole to do.
Yeah.
You know, all the.
Is there like a
bunch of
special
you-
code to knock on the door? Dun, dun,
Um,
dun. That'd be
that
sick.
we're still working on the password. We're still working on the password. Yeah, yeah. And
Not for
if you
me.
bring 5 friends that all
I'm
buy
not trying to
drink,
get a bump. Hey, that's fair, man. This is negotiating
Hey,
right
you
here.
like that.
Yeah, I did like that. I did like that.
So
Man.
that's what I've got going on right now. I'll be doing some appearances in Columbus in July, but That's where we're at right now.
That's
where
cool.
we're at, man.
I'd like to go up to Columbus. I've never really. I really want to visit that Otherworld Museum or
Oh
Oddworld.
my God, you haven't been?
No, I would love to.
They blast the music, so there's an actual stage built in there, but the whole thing is an interactive, like trippy art display. They pump the music through the whole venue.
I would love.
I went there one time. I went and saw Mala, one of my favorite house producers. He's like House Trap. Wears a ski mask, chain smokes cigarettes. He's awesome. But I'm like, it took me forever just to find the stage because I was already rolling before I went in. And so I'm wandering through this trippy art exhibit. I'm like crawling through tunnels with like crazy trippy stuff in them. You're going into little fun rooms that are like too small stuff, too big stuff. You know what I mean? And like finally I find the stage and it's like this prehistoric cave looking thing with like a tree of life in the middle of the floor. And there's this dude in the middle with just like laser shooting out. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the hell did I just walk into? Dude. And it's amazing. Yeah, it sounds Columbus has a beautiful music scene. They really do.
Oh, I'd like to go check it out with you, man.
It's Otherworld.
All right, man. That's how we're going to close the show. You know, you've been a lovely guest. I hear your passion for music. Look at the camera now directly.
Look at this.
Tell the audience, Cincinnati, America, wherever the fuck this goes, some underground warehouse basement with people in it, what they should know about Crux and what to expect out of him for the rest of this year.
All right. Key facts, just to summarize, going to give you the spark notes. What you need to know is that I'm all about authenticity. That's the energy I bring to every single set. I absolutely love this with every fiber of my being. And you'll feel that when you show up. The people that work with me feel that. And I'm looking to change the current of the music scene. You know, we're making it more inclusive. We're making it more accessible. And what you can expect in the future is bigger, better shows, bigger, better, safer environments for all you baddies out there to come and like just get down, man. It's supposed to be a safe space.
You can be a baddie. You can be a baddie. You can be a baddie. You can be a baddie.
You are a baddie.
What I love about what you just said is everybody talks about being the wave, but what carries the wave? The current.
The current.
And that's where we're leading direction.
Exactly.
This is the Interview Podcast 513, shot and edited by Lone Wolf Productions. The Vic Rooftop. This is Crux.
Hey.
That's a wrap. That was great.
Yeah. So many nights I dropped a tear when you took away my fears in my eyes.